Delaware's Office of Women's Advancement and Advocacy released a report on how women have been affected by this pandemic.
WRDE's Chandler Parr shows us the struggles Delaware women have been facing during this time and what else can be done.
The Women's Advancement and Advocacy Office says the report was done because the story of COVID-19's impact on women was being done everywhere except for here in Delaware, and they wanted to showcase the disparities between men and women when it comes to the pandemic. A voice for women in crisis.
Delaware women were really getting it from both sides. They were more likely to be impacted by job loss because they were disproportionately in positions like in the service sector, in the beauty industry, in the restaurant industry, and at the same time, they were more likely to serve on the front lines.
In Delaware, 77% of medical workers are women, and 93% of those who work in home health care and child care are female as well.
And the underlying factor behind all of that is that Delaware women were more likely to be in poverty before COVID-19.
And the study reveals because of the wage gap, women will have a harder time recovering from the economic impact of the pandemic, especially women of color. Now, if we take a closer look at the wage gap here in Delaware, white women are paid $11,000 less, black women $18,000, and Hispanic women are paid $24,000 less than white men per year.
Women are more likely to be the caregivers. So when we have a pandemic, more likely people to be sick, then women are more likely to leave the workforce to take care of people who are sick, both children and parents.
According to the Division of Public Health, women make up a larger percentage of COVID cases and deaths. And the pandemic has created a host of issues for reproductive health care.
This data is out there, and that's why one of the things that we're doing right now is actively presenting this all over the place so that as there's discussions and plans are being put together, that the needs of women are front and center.
Ross Levin says the needs of Delaware's women must be addressed as the state works towards recovery. The 211 Delaware Helpline is a free resource that aims to help women and all Delawareans with any crisis. With coverage you can count on, I'm Chandler Parr reporting in Milton, WRDE Coast TV News.